Hello, gorgeous. Um, I'm here to show a little, well, sort of a birthday present, but it's just too exciting. What this is that I had recently finished reading a book about the battle between, not really battle between L'Oreal and Helena Rubinstein. L'Oreal bought Helena Rubinstein, but it was sort of a story of the rise of Helena Rubinstein and the rise of L'Oreal, and some interesting things that came to light about the history of L'Oreal, and which involved a lot of involvement on the periphery of the Nazi Party. Anyway, it was a great book, and I sent off a little email to Kathy Fisher, asking if she'd be interested in reading it, because otherwise, I'd be sending it off to Goodwill or Salvation Army or whatever. But, I thought she'd be interested. And she said, oh my gosh, yes, I will. And that reminds me, I need to be sending you a box of some stuff. I said, okay. And when she said that, I thought, well, oh my goodness, how exciting. I can throw in some other stuff for her. So I threw in another couple books I'd finished with that I thought she'd be interested in. And I know she shares my interest in Asian cosmetics, so I threw in some of those. And I threw in some of the Battle of the Foundations rejects that I knew that worked for her because she had reviewed them and they had worked for her, and a couple other items. So anyway, I believe she's going to be posting about this box I sent her later, but I wanted to post about the box I received from her because it's just so exciting. It's a box of mostly samples, and today is the beginning of Sample September, so I'm going to be integrating these samples into my samples that I am trying to use up in September. And Kathy knows about me that even though I'm endeavoring to be cruelty-free, that I'm using up all my products that aren't cruelty-free, and if somebody gives me a gift that's not cruelty-free, I'm willing to use it. And she's not willing to use up cruelty-free products. So, and she's also, I think, not as patient about using up a product because she bought it. She's more willing to make returns and, just give away stuff she doesn't like. I persevere and try probably for years trying to make stuff work that I don't really like, which is really stupid given the amount of cosmetics I have that I do like. Anyway, I just wanted to highlight the items she sent that were full size, which have taken my breath away. Let me just give you a look at the box. See, here's the box of samples. Look at this. That's about the size of the samples I had that I pulled my samples out of. So this is very exciting. Okay, but let me show you the full-size stuff. And I think this is most of the full-size stuff. There's possibly a little more. Well, one is the polish I have on my nails. It's in the other room, unfortunately. But this is Elle polish. And look at that. It's a nice pink. Sorry, I haven't peeled it away from around my cuticles yet. But it almost matches my skin tone. Really, really pretty. And then these other two bottles of polish, which I think will be lovely for fall into winter. This, I don't know if you can tell, it's, a medium purple and seems to have some kind of gold flecks in it. And then this is more of a fuchsia that has some purple flecks in it. So both of those are gorgeous. She sent a bottle of foundation that has no name on it, so I'm going to guess that this is a Radiant Lady foundation. And Kathy, please correct me if I'm wrong. Color is Cream Beige HT3. HT3. So I'm going to add this into the Battle of the Foundations bag, which we're almost finished with. she sent 2 primers. One is Too Faced Primed and Poreless Pure, and one is a bottle of Sephora Perfecting Ultra Smooth 5 primer. And I'm actually kind of undergoing a battle of the primers that I'm not taping, so these are great for me to try. She also knows that I have trouble finding eye creams that I like, and has sent this tube of Nuance Salma Hayek Smoothing Anti-Aging Eye Cream. Several full-size facial masks. I can't believe this, but she sent me her Frida Color Pop. I commented when she originally showed this that I just loved it and wanted to get some. Oh, beautiful. And then, I mean, I've had this on my eBay list for a while because they don't have this at my Walgreens. I went to get this California roll by Wet n Wild, particularly for this orange and this red color here. Darn, I thought I was going to get her to wear a red eyeshadow. I mean, she put a little pop in the corner, but that's as far as she was willing to go. And Kathy, I know you know how excited I am to get this. And then she sent another palette of brights. Is that not gorgeous? I haven't heard of this, but this is Fran Wilson Ageless Express Instant Line Smoother. I'm excited to try this. And finally, she sent some brushes that are just, okay. Oops, there went the box. Brushes to die for. These are Tarte brushes. This is a little dual in. It's similar to some I have, but not identical. This one looks really good for maybe packing on in the crease. Pardon me. And this one looks great for blending. This, I'm thinking, is probably going to be perfect for blush. And this, I'm mystified. I mean, I think it's a contour brush. I have a brush very similar to it, but look at this. It's flat on one side. So Kathy, let me know, or I'm going to look it up on the Tarte website. Anyway, finally, there's this slanted kabuki. I've got a couple kabukis, but not a slanted kabuki. And it is the softest, most luxurious thing. I mean, I think what I would do with this is after I've put everything on my face powder-wise, I would just go back in with this to just, you know, do a last blending out. It is so soft. Oh, anyway, thank you, Kathy. I am so excited. I hope you are too. And everybody, I'm going to link her below if you want to see the video she said she'd be doing tonight. She might post it some other time, but of the box of stuff I sent her, which is not nearly as exciting, I have to say. Except there is one really exciting thing in there. One really exciting thing. Anyway, okay. Love y'all. Love you, Kathy. Thanks. I'm back with an addendum. I forgot one brush I wanted to show you, and this is so special to me. And Kathy couldn't have known this. It's this NARS brush. I don't know the name of the style, but I used to have one of these that I bought the last time I was in Japan. In that case, it was white up here and it was bamboo down here, but it was made in exactly the same way. And I used that brush up till it finally just fell apart and died. And so I have had my eye on these NARS brushes for a long time, planning to get one at some point. These are good for about anything you'd want to do for your face. They're particularly, obviously, good for contouring. Anyway, I am so excited. I just can't tell you. Can't thank you enough. Love y'all. Bye.